Hey all, Dominic here again, welcome to another video. I hope you're all okay today and I hope you're all having a nice week so far. So today's video is going to be something Doctor Who related. And I'm actually going to be looking back at a specific moment from a certain episode. So which moment from a certain episode am I going to be looking back on? That one is The Stolen Earth and its cliffhanger. Now, I think for most of you probably think, okay, yeah, I know that I remember that episode a lot. I really do. And the thing that made this cliffhanger really interesting was it was very unexpected. Very unexpected. And it was either an amazing moment or a very annoying moment. So it was. So what made this moment in this episode amazing? One thing, an unexpected regeneration. Now, when it comes to the Doctor, he or now she, once injured, can start a regeneration. And once that happens, the process starts healing the Doctor, and once completed, they have a different appearance. That's just how the process works, so it does. And with this moment, it was something that no one expected. Because at this point, obviously, David Tennant was still in the role. He was still the current actor to play the Doctor, and he wasn't leaving yet. So he wasn't. So when this happened, most people started to think that maybe David Tennant might be leaving. Because at that point, David Tennant was a popular actor to play the Doctor. He really was. And to see the 10th Doctor start regenerating was insane. It really was. Because like I said, there was no announcement about David Tennant leaving, but also people kept questioning and speculating about who is going to be the next Doctor, who is going to be number 11. And when this happened, I literally screamed at the television. So I did. I couldn't believe that we were seeing the Doctor regenerating out of the blue with no acknowledgement that, the Doctor is regenerating. And I kept thinking so who's going to be the next Doctor? And again, it was just incredible for what Russell T Davies did. I think a lot of people feel like they want to shout at him, so they do. But I give credit to the man to do something that bold in Doctor Who. It was just incredible. It really was. And once he started regenerating, and then the word said to be continued, I literally screamed at the television. I literally screamed, no! Because it was just so unexpected. You know what I mean? We didn't know what was going to happen. Pardon me. And the one thing that made it worse was we didn't have a next time trailer, and people just kept guessing about who is going to be the next Doctor. And I remember everyone was talking about it. It was, it was on the news, it was in newspapers, even daily programs, even daily TV shows were talking about it. The whole nation was going crazy about this. They really were. And it was just sort of like a waiting game, because again, it was a very long week, because again, we just wanted the next episode to air, and we were like, who is going to be the next Doctor? What's going to happen? And people weren't ready to see David Tennant leave. It was just insane. It really was. And once episode 13 aired the following week, we got our answer. Who is the next Doctor? Well, it turned out that David Tennant was still the current actor to play the role. And the way it happened was the Doctor, whilst regenerating, he healed himself. He put the remaining energy into the spare hand that would cut off him years before. And that's what happened. He completed the process without changing his appearance. And this regeneration got a lot of people talking, because people kept thinking, does this count as a regeneration? Is David Tennant now numbers 10 and 11? What is it? And people just said it didn't count. And even Russell T Davies made the statement at the time saying that this does not count as a regeneration. And I always counted it as a regeneration. I remember once that happened, I was like, okay, is now the 11th Doctor. And I had, disagreements with a lot of people, even a couple of friends at the time, and one even fell out with me. Like I said, I made that video quite some time ago. Yeah, he literally fell out with me because he didn't agree with me. And it was just funny looking back. But then it was made official, then it was officially counted as a regeneration in the 2013 Christmas special, Time with the Doctor. So, yes, obviously it turned out the 10th Doctor was 2 incarnations. So it was. And that's just how it was. And like I said, it was an amazing moment. It really, really was. Like, we had nothing like that before. We just didn't. Now, I know this sort of, tried to replicate or repeat the same thing, where you had the episode The Impossible Astronaut, where we see the 11th Doctor from the future, shot, he starts regenerating, and then he gets shot again, killing him dead. But obviously, over time we found out that the Doctor faked his death, so he did. And then there was another time in the episode The Lie of the Land, when the Doctor, the 12th Doctor, is shot by Bill, he starts regenerating, and then suddenly just stops regenerating, so he does. And he does it somewhat fool Bill, to make sure that she's not under control by the monks. But one thing that made it a bit questionable is Bill did not know what the heck regeneration was. She obviously never understood it. And it's always funny that she never really asked about it, you know what I mean, when travelling with the Doctor. But that's just how it was. And I think with those 2 moments, they were slightly spoilt by, a trailer, or they were somewhat spoilt by media. So it was. Because that happened with The Impossible Astronaut days before that series aired, where there were images saying, Matt Smith might be leaving, who is going to be the next Doctor, and there were other stuff saying, is the 11th Doctor regenerating? Who's going to be number 12? And all this sort of stuff. So, yeah, and then you look at The Lie of the Land, and there was a scene spoilt in a trailer showing the Doctor regenerating. You know what I mean? And again, that got people talking. But The Stolen Earth was the only time where that never happened. You know what I mean? And I give them credit to sort of not fool people, but give them a very, very unexpected moment. Something that they would never think would happen. You know what I mean? And I think the nearest we've got to a moment like that, I think when it was revealed that Jo Martin was an incarnation of the Doctor. And obviously it was revealed that she was an incarnation from the past. And it was just crazy. It really, really was. It was just insane. Where the Doctor meets this woman who is called Ruth, who thinks she's just a regular, everyday woman. And then it turns out that she breaks the glass. And it turns out that she's an incarnation of the Doctor. But obviously the current Doctor doesn't know who she is. And it just, again, a crazy moment. Because people kept thinking, well, where does she fit into the timeline? Like, what's happening and stuff? And again, I remember watching that episode months ago. And I just could not expect to, there's another incarnation of the Doctor? It was just crazy. It really, really was. And I think having moments like that is just incredible. But I think something like Stolen Earth that did it back in 2008 was still incredible. It really, really was. I give, Russell T Davies, just... I think, honestly, I give him the thumbs up there. I really, really do. Well done. Well done. Because it crazy. It really, really was. But again, flipping fantastic. It really, really was. And, yeah. So, I wanted to talk about this and stuff and sort of, talk about my favourite moment in Doctor and stuff. I hope you all found this interesting. Like I said, I understand that not everyone who is subscribed to this channel likes Doctor Who. But like I said, I always like to change it up. And I haven't really spoken about anything Doctor related in quite some time. So, yeah. So I just want to say thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye!